Hey guys, it's Brian. Just wanted to go ahead and say something at the end here. First off, thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. But real quick, I wanted to talk about this guy a little bit more. I actually bought this thing for my work for next to nothing with my employee discount one time. It's a cheap Chinese guitar called a Castle Rock. We got tons of them in one time, and this one showed up a little dinged up. There's a chip in the paint somewhere on here. But anyways, I bought this thing for next to nothing, and I had a bunch of money laying around for my tax return, and I thought, why not see what all I can do to this thing? I just kind of went hog wild on modding this thing. First thing was I just bought some new tuners, just some locking tuners off Guitar Fetish. I really like that site, and a roller string tree, because initially I did keep the trim on here, but as you can see, I have since had to keep the trim kind of locked down. First off, because the bar in here broke off. But second off, because this works a lot better for what I'm using it for with this. For those who don't know, this is a hipshot B-bender. So let me turn on the bridge pickup, and so now we're in standard, but so I can be doing my I can fall into drop D. Just it's really useful for doing some steel guitar stuff. I have the bar for the B bender in here somewhere too, but now that you do kind of stuff like, or if you do it backwards, kind of. So, kind of some steel guitar voicings, which is pretty useful here and there. But that's really not all. As you can see from me having to say, let me turn on the bridge humbucker. So, got one of their, it's just some no-name alnico 5 rails humbucker and 2 alnico 5 single coils. But the cool thing is this little switching system right here, because lets me put any of the pickups together I want, which, you know, you can get some good telly kind of. But you can do the weird stuff too, which I'd never gotten to do before in a Strat, like front pickups out of phase with each other. So you can be kind of get this farty sound to it, especially if you're overdriven, but I'm not gonna overdrive it right now. Just you kind of have these sort of thin sounds that usually wouldn't work, but if you're doing harmonies and doing multiple guitar parts or doing big layered echoey reverb things, they do work pretty well. So, I mean, that's kind of neat. And getting to put all the pickups on at the same time. A lot of sounds you don't usually hear in music, just because usually a Strat's not wired for this kind of stuff. But the last thing, I am going to switch over to the overdrive channel for just a minute with this. Sorry about the hiss. I'm using an EQ that out, but I'm also talking. It's a little harder. But the last thing I wanted to go through on this was there's only one volume and one tone on here. This, you hear that clicking? It's because there's a 5-position active preamp in here that I went ahead and put in. I thought a lot of the pickup selecting stuff was very Brian May-esque, a lot of Queen-style tones you can get out of here. And so I wanted to have a top boost on here. I wanted to have something to kind of bring out the treble, a treble booster, more or less. And I didn't really want to go through the trouble of putting a fuzz circuit in here because I thought that'd be kind of one-trick pony. And so having a 5-position switch really let me kind of explore some stuff. So you have your standard position. That'll work if the 9-volt battery's dead or not. I'm just using the bridge humbucker, by the way. You have an active one, which lets you run long cable runs without loss. There's a little... Excuse me. Drop my pick. There's a little bit of a volume boost, but not much. Then there's, I believe this is a gain boost. No, that's the gain and treble boost. Then there's a gain and mid boost. A little hard to tell through my headphones, but I think I might have this backwards. So I think this is the top boost. And the last one is kind of a ton of stuff boosted, plus a lot more gain. So in drop D. So I mean, it's a lot of different tones to play with, especially when you're using a lot of those out of phase tones. Because a lot of that sound, like, you just can't really get otherwise. It's really, it's really not tones most people want. So, I mean, mixing like the tone control with that. I mean, that sounds really thin on its own, but when you layer it with other stuff or use it as harmonies, it can really kind of blossom out and bloom out. Because it takes up a lot less sonic space. But yeah, I've been working on this guitar for a bit. I think I'm going to start making like sort of kit knockoffs of it here in the next couple months. And sell them either through my website or through my company's website. If you guys are interested in that, just go ahead and leave a link. I'll respond to you right away. I have to be done with college, so I'll have a little bit of free time. So, anyways, thanks for listening to me talk for so long. Hope you guys enjoyed the song. And you guys have a great day.